Okay, hello class. So uh, I will be discussing the first laboratory activity, the activity number 10 of our pre-final. So this activity will be done in the this activity will be done on the Microsoft Excel and wait lang class ha, and SPSS. So i-mute imo ang kuan. So you can download the file in the dialer of our Moodle environment. So if you have downloaded the file, ito yung lalabas sa inyong sa file, no, yung activity na t-test. So our first activity is the t-test. T-test is a type of hypothesis test which is uh, which can be is useful on determining if there is a significant difference on the means of two variables. So ang concern natin dito is the t-test for independent samples. So the statistics or other statistical software is capable of testing a hypothesis test of using the p-value approach. So yung p-value approach class, unlike doon sa lecture natin na critical value approach which considers the rejection region criteria, ang criteria na ginagamit sa p-value approach is that is it less than or is it greater than the level of significance? Meaning, our computed p-value or kung ano yung na-compute na significance value or yung resulting data ng SPSS mo, is it less than your alpha or the level of significance? Or is it greater than your level of significance? So, pwedeng ganun lang. Okay. So, ganito lang yung resulting niya. So, meaning, ang na-compute ng SPSS mo, is it greater than the level of significance dito? Or is it less than the level of significance dito? Pag less than, so this is less than, then ito yung greater than na symbol. Pag less than yung sagot, usually, ang statistical conclusion dito is reject the null hypothesis or reject the HO. Then, pag nireject mo yung HO, ang i-accept mo na hypothesis statement is the alternative hypothesis or the H1. Pag ganito naman yung resulting value mo, pag malaki siya sa alpha mo, ang statistical conclusion mo is accept yung H1, si HO na yung, ang i-reject mo is si H1, so i-accept mo na si H0. So, kabaliktaran lang yan siya. So, okay. So, let us start with the t-test. So, ang tanong sa problem is that, is there a significant difference between the performance of male and female students in spelling? So, meron bang difference ng study time? So, based sa data study time, ang pag-study ng lalaki compared sa babae in terms of spelling subject. So, yun siya. So, let us now try to run it through our software, the SPSS. So, ang SPSS natin is capable of, so meron tayong SPSS doon, no? I-open nyo na yung SPSS ninyo, then we will run the file now. So, ang SPSS again natin can be run or best to be run if our data are all expressed into numeric or numbers lahat. So therefore, itong gender mo, which is a categorical data na MF, we will convert that into numbers. So again, converting it to numbers, nasanay tayo dito sa filter, then click niyo siya, simultaneously, unahin natin ang lalaki. So we will convert all of our male data into, assign it as number 1. So, ayan siya, 1 tayo. Then, ang female natin, so tapos na yung male, si female naman, it's number 2. So, yan siya, number 2. Okay na? Then, select all if tapos na kayong mag-convert. Now, you are ready to copy the number data, mag-isama yung sa taas into the SPSS environment. So sa SPSS, dito tayo mag-click sa data view, then click nyo lang siya, then click nyo yung paste. So pag mayroon siyang missing, i-copy-paste nyo lang siya ulit. Control-V, Control-C lang ulit. So, okay. So we will set up our variable. So our variable, the first variable pertains to the gender and the second variable is the study time. So wag niyo lagyan ng space. Ang study time natin is number, so it's a scale. Ang gender naman natin, it's a categorical, male and female, so it is nominal in nature. So pag nominal or ordinal yung data mo, we will assign values here. So click nyo yung values, so meron siyang 3 dots. Then we will assign the male as our number 1, so yun din yung kanina. Then si female mo naman ang number 2. So on the SPSS software that I am using is the old version. Ito lang kasi yung my license sa akin. So the new version, wala pa akong bagong license dyan. So, okay. So, but we will be having the same features lang. Kung ano yung buttons ko, yun din yung nasa buttons. So, okay. So, now our SPSS environment is ready and prepared for statistical analysis. So now let us proceed with the statistical analysis of doing the t-test for independent samples. So we will be clicking the analyze, compare means, then independent samples t-test. So we will test if there is a difference in study time. So our test variable is study time according to the groups of gender. So ang test variable is the study time and our group variable is the gender. So we will test if there is a test the variable of study time when grouped according to the variable of gender. So hindi mo pa maklik yung okay dyan. So what you will do is to define first who are your gender groups. So we will state that the 2 groups that I want to compare is the group 1 or the male group and the group 2 for the female group. Kung meron tayong group 3 class, kasi for example, bisexual or transgender or other groups, so meron siyang 3, 4, 5. So, ang itetest mo lang, you will just select 2 variables lang kung sino lang doon yung gusto mong i-test. Kung meron bang pinagkaiba si male kay transgender, so group 1 versus group 3 or group 1 versus group 4. So pwede siyang ganun. Pero you will clearly define here sino yung group 1 mo tsaka sino yung magiging group 2 mo. So for this case, since this is a male and female students only, so you will just select 1 and 2 for the groupings. Then click continue, then click yung OK. So ito yung lalabas sa SPSS mo. So after that, so maganda sa paper class or sa conclusion ng papers mo if hindi lang puro data yung makikita. So we will be presenting the visual representation to conclude this statistical test. So ang magandang visual representation ng t-test class is through the use of box plot. So we will try to generate a box plot. By doing so, we will be clicking the graph, legacy dialog, and box plot. So sa box plot, naka-predefine na yung simple dyan. So wala ka nang gagawin. It's a simple and summarize for groups of cases. So just click here the define. So we will be having a box plot of our study time according to their gender. So our variable that we want or the data that we want to see is the data of the study time if we will group them according to male or female gender. So, after that, pag na-set up nyo na, just click the OK. So, ito na yung box plot mo. So, we are now prepared to have our conclusion and statements. So, we will be clicking this visual first. So, pwede yung snip. Pwede ganito. Pwede or screenshot. Depende sa inyo kung saan kayo convenient. Pwede din, click nyo lang to, then pag lumabas yung red na arrow, Control-C nyo na siya sa keyboard nyo, then Control-V nyo siya dito sa Microsoft Excel, dito sa example na sheet. So, after which, okay na, na-copy-paste mo na. Then, dito tayo ulit sa output view. Then, i-copy-paste din natin tong result ng statistics mo, which is the t-test. So, ang i-copy natin is itong taas na label na t-test hanggang sa last data. So, yan siya. So, you will copy and you will paste it on your Excel file. So, now, we will now check if there is a significant difference. So, ang significant difference, makikita nyo siya dito sa t-test result. So, okay. So, again, our SPSS is capable of conducting p-value approach on your statistical testing. So, ang p-value approach is the sig-value data of your SPSS. So, meaning, dito hahanapin mo kung saan si sig-value. So, ang sig-value mo is ito. So, yan siya. It's a two-tailed test. So, okay. So, okay. Subscribe to my channel and write in the comments that I have a good fruit. Next, I'll decorate the sofa and then it'll be done. Julie, look, okay. This is the strawberry bear sofa I made for you. So, you have here the sig values of 0.01 and 0.01. So, on our lecture, so we are concerning only for the pooled variance t-test for independent samples, which is, ang pooled variance is that we are trying to assume that we do not know our standard deviations, but we assume them as equal. So, ang titingnan lang natin pag pooled variance is itong equal variances or equal standard deviations. So, okay. So, dito tayo titingin. So, therefore, ang hypothesis testing has 6 steps. However, we will be focusing only on the last step, which is the conclusion and our decision, whether or not to reject the HO or not. So, sa conclusion, I have, what's important for me are the 3 elements. So, what is the result? What is your decision or what we will do? And what is your conclusion now? What is your final conclusion? So our result, based from the data that we have, so we will be looking the sig value here. So sig value is 0.01. That 0.01 is that you will compare it to your alpha level. Your alpha level is based from the problem, it's 0.05. So, dito tayo titingin. Is 0.01 less than the alpha? Yes. Is it greater than the alpha? No. So, dito tayo, the less than sign. So, therefore, ang ating result dito is, our main concern is it less than or is it greater than the alpha? So,
I'm sorry, brother. It's okay. Julie will always be my good sister. Here you go. Let me have a look. So ugly, throw it away.
why did you throw away my since the sig value of 0.001 is less than, so less than siya, the alpha. So, ang alpha ko, words ko na lang siya. Ang other term sa alpha class is the level of significance.
If you can actually make it, I'll eat this durian skin. This uncle is really looking down on me.
Of,
The kids nearby don't want to play.
what's your level of significance? Of 0.05. So, mas maliit siya compared sa level of significance mo. So, what you will do, so your statistical decision now, therefore, is that you will reject the HO. So, yan siya. You will reject the HO, then i-accept mo si H1. Therefore, we will reject the HO and accept the H1. So, okay. Sino ba to si HO? Saka sino ba to si H1? Ang HO class is actually is a hypothesis statement. Ang HO mo is that it's a hypothesis statement sa negation side, sa negative side. So, meaning lahat ng statement form niya, there is no. So, sa H1 naman is the opposite, or the alternative hypothesis mo is the opposite of the HO. So, opposite ng there is no, there is a. So, yan siya. So, there is no. So, there is no significant difference, or there is a significant difference. So, ganun yung HO at saka H1 statement. So, pagkatapos mong nakuha yung dalawang to, therefore, your conclusion is, sino sa dalawa yung inaccept mo, si H1 or si HO? So, since you accepted the H1, so, ang conclusion mo, therefore, is, therefore, there is a. So, siya yung i-accept mo, siya yung ilalagay mo sa final conclusion. Hindi yung there is no. So, meaning, therefore, there is a significant difference in the mean study time of between male and female students. So, yan siya. So, ganun siya ha. So, therefore, so since our result here is less than the 0.05, therefore, we will accept in the H1, and therefore, we can conclude that there is a significant difference ang study time between your male and your female students. And it is visible also on the box plot na ang male students mo ay mas maliit yung study time compared kang female students. So, yun siya. So, I'm done with the example, and then you will be doing the sheet number 1 activity. So, on this one, you will be testing if there is a significant difference between the city and, these are the restaurant data, between city and suburban restaurants. So, ito yung parang ang category mo, no? So, you will try to investigate if meron difference sa food rating. Parang customer satisfaction rating to siya. So, in terms of food, meron bang mas masarap na food si city versus the suburban in terms of decorations, in terms of services, in terms of overall rating, or in terms of cost. So, meron. So, for that one, so since marami ito, you will just choose one variable. Isang variable lang. Kasi for example, food. So, you will, so let's say for example, it's for the cost. So, you want to check if there is a difference in terms of the cost of food in the city versus suburban area. So, i-convert mo to 1 to 1 to, then you will be, after ma-convert mo, ika-copy paste mo siya doon sa SPSS. So, kunyari, ganito siya. Nani, 1 to 1 to yan siya na, na-convert mo na. 1 to 1 to. 1 to 1 to.
Are you kidding me?
Ganyan na siya. So, up to the last data, kunyari, na-convert mo siya. So, just copy this, then you will paste it. Paste nyo lang dito, i-continue nyo lang tong file na to, then leave some space here. Dito nyo lang siya i-paste. Ganon siya. So, ganon siya. So, kunyari, kompleto yan siya dyan. So, you run it again, yung t-test, and you run also the box plot. So, after nyo ma-run, ipipaste nyo lang ulit siya dito. Kunyari, ganito lang, kunyari ha, ipipaste nyo lang dito, pati yung isa, pati yung conclusion nyo dito sa baba. I-conclude nyo lang yan siya. Then, after which, you will save this Excel file. You will save this data file. So, save nyo lang siya. And you will save this output file. So, lahat ng output niya, i-save niyo siya. Isang file lang siya. Isang file. Isang file yung output, isang file yung data, isang file din yung Excel. So, dalawang sheet yan siya. So, after which, you will name all of your files as activity 10, your surname. So, yun siya. The Excel, the SPSS data view, or the SAB file, and SPSS output view, or the SPV file. So, yun siya. So, these three will be uploaded doon sa Diagler and submit it until Sunday evening, midnight. No more extensions. So, okay. Okay. Thank you.
No way. Aladdin wouldn't lie to me. I will become a princess. If you don't become a princess, you should throw it away. Let me make another wish. It's time to eat. Wish fulfilling trees have some too. Julie, what are you doing? I'm having dinner with the wish fulfilling tree. Once it's full, my wish will come true.